Baltimore police shot and killed 18-year-old Curtis Deal on Tuesday. And today, the department released the body-worn camera footage of that shooting. ABC 2 News investigative reporter Brian Kubler here now with a graphic look of this police-involved shooting. Brian?
Yeah, Kelly, Commissioner Kevin Davis says Curtis Deal should be alive today because he should be in jail. Deal was arrested 3 times this year alone. He was most recently released on Monday and shot to death by a Baltimore police officer on Tuesday. This is the body-worn camera footage of Detective David Kincaid, 5 years on the job. He's chasing Curtis Deal because he has a gun in his hand, until he sees Deal begin to raise that gun at him as he ran out of the cut and onto Frederick Avenue.
49-31, shots fired, shots fired!
That is the first sound you hear because of the 30-second pre-roll of these cameras. Here it is again in slow motion, narrated by Baltimore Police Chief T.J. Smith.
And at this point, the suspect's going to turn and begin to raise his weapon towards the officer. Officer fires several rounds, striking the suspect in his front body area.
Kincaid fires 7 shots, hitting Deal 4 times. Here you can see him drop to the ground while the gun police say was stolen from Washington County falls out of his hand to the street. Baltimore police also released a series of still photos from the video showing Deal raising his stolen and loaded gun to point it directly at Kincaid before the officer begins to fire. Obviously necessary and justified, says Baltimore Police Commissioner Kevin Davis.
In Baltimore and anywhere else in this country, police officers don't need to wait until bullets are traveling their way to protect themselves and protect this community.
Crossing Monroe. Westbound, westbound.
And Davis says the officers did the right thing chasing Deal in the first place. As the police radio confirms, officers saw Deal bail out of a car with a gun and start running. The officer who chased knew it was Deal. The 18-year-old was arrested 3 times this year alone on drug and gun charges. He was also a person of interest in a December murder, yet police say a judge ignored the recommendation of the state's attorney's office to hold him without bail. Curtis Deal was released Monday of this week.
And the next day, he's pointing a gun at a Baltimore police officer and then was shot and killed. When we talk about the criminal justice system, it's not just about the cops. It's not just about the prosecutors. You got to add the judges to that.
Detective Kincaid is now on administrative leave pending the outcome of this internal investigation. This is now the second police-involved shooting caught on camera since the department started its body-worn camera program.